New Ace Amin. New Ace Amin.
It's hard to see the
hit the like button.
And that's usually the beginning of the end. It's either newspaper clippings or kidnapping folks. We make the paper or make the paper, make ransom notes. Boss life, investing in shit if you lost life. Niggas trying to start a clothing line. Off-white, cocaine got me going harder from the long nights. You playing that snow too long, then you get frostbite. Now you up, you see a nigga weakness when you power up. Same shit that make you will break you and then devour you. You shortcomings surrounding you, and everyone's allowing you. Get down enough, and even a sober nigga be power drunk. This can't be. Work hard with emotionally lazy.
Weakness when you
The way
power
we was
up.
shown, let it show if it fakes me.
Let me steal that bar.
Or how my mother raised me. It's what the hurt made me.
I'm about to put that in the battle.
File taxes and they closing in the AM, but you posting in the PM. They coping and they close friends, but moping in your DMs. They hoping that you see them. Let it go. You holding on to so much old shit you could open a museum. So
you see a nigga weakness when you power up.
What? You said that. See a nigga weakness when you power up.
Champion. Hit the like button for your boy.
Sweatpants.
We are here. And another topic that we want to address. And these two have been going at it for a minute now. You know what I mean? After, Murda Mook's battle with Geechee Gotti, things have been said across the board. And that's Hitman Holla versus Murda Mook. Mr. Ace, I mean, how you feeling about the situation, sir? Do you want to see it? You think it's dope for the coaches? A lot of questions.
Absolutely want to see it. For 2 reasons. Well, multiple reasons. I'm not going to say 2. But off the top of my head, 2 reasons. The payday. It's a big battle. I want to see both battlers get an immense check out of this battle. I want to see both
I'm
battlers.
all for your MCs getting money. Go
I want to see them battlers get paid. I want to see both of them get, because you get paid more in bigger matchups because they're bigger matchups, so they're gonna garner more attention, and because of that, you can add your demand price. Your price can be higher. So I want to see that battle with 2 battle rap megastars who have both crossed over, who have both achieved mainstream notoriety, who have both transcended the sport of battle rap in their periods and beyond. I want to see that matchup. It is such a firm contrast in terms of the ways to command the stage. The contrast is so stark that, and generational in terms of what Hitman represents and what Mook represents in terms of the periods, the time periods in which they both achieved or reached for their stardom. The representatives of each point or each period, kind of like the best, the most successful out of each.
Oh yeah.
If you want to, unless you want to say Khan. But I think
Respect
that Khan outside of battle rap maybe more, but in terms of within battle rap, I think Hitman.
It's Hitman in battle.
It's Hitman for sure.
All respect to Khan.
All respect to Khan. Khan, shout out to y'all, all y'all niggas who have made it for me be able to make a living out of this. I appreciate all you niggas, even though I think y'all niggas can get your asses kicked. It's not about respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta say that.
That's competitive banner. That's not disrespect. You niggas is goats. Now, new era. So I'm saying that to say that's Clash of Titans, bro. Like, how could you not? They're both still in peak form in terms of if they decide they want to rap, they can rap. And after Mook doing what he did in New York, bro, and once again, I can't give you more fly. I know I ain't nobody in the annals of battle rap. I ain't made as much of a stain, nowhere near in order. But for a person who is an avid fan and an actual participant in this, that nigga went crazy. Yeah. In simple terms, like this, that nigga went crazy. That nigga lost his he lost his proverbial noodle in that motherfucker. He went crazy in there.
He did.
And after that type of performance, I want to see that against a nigga who always, absolutely always, is electrifying. That nigga is. You touch that, you getting static shot. Every time I dap Hitman, I get shot. What the fuck is going on? The nigga's electric. The nigga's electric, man. I would love to see the conversation, because like I said, I've said it before and I'm on record saying it, Hitman does not get enough credit for his counter writing and angling ability.
The Tay-Rock battle showed it.
It did. He neutralized. Yo, Tay-Rock was the hottest nigga on the planet. Yo, he was on the street like none other.
They don't pay attention to these
and
things, bro.
Shout out Tay-Rock, Merlin, and all that good shit, bro. But I think he'll like the energy was low, but it didn't affect Hitman. Hitman went in there and completely neutralized. Not completely, but he did better than anybody else had done up until that point while he was on that run.
It's just I think his tactics and his strategy outweighs performance, but people keep thinking performance
with no remix.
Performance, yeah. So I'm saying
with no remix.
They don't pay attention.
With no remix. You know what I'm saying? No remix. No and I was one of those who was pigeonholed that thinking initially all he do is remix, and then you know what I'm saying, they love him because he's a star. He know what to say. It's more what he say than how he say. It's no. That nigga is tactical. When you really get into the nitty gritty, in my infancy and me being a neophyte in this shit, I mean not understanding back in those days and actually delving into this, now I know, like, yo, no, that nigga, that shit he does is on purpose. That is calculated. And me knowing that, I'd love to see this battle. The contrast is so, like, the styles are so different in terms of how the commander stays. They don't do shit. Other than rhyming words, them niggas don't do nothing alike. Nothing. They rhyme the words, but they don't do shit alike in between that. I'd love to see the contrast. I love to see how Murda Mook counters. I love to see the conversation that Mook has with Hitman. Mm-hmm. I love to see what he decides, because deciding what to talk about is a big part of angling. Oh, yeah. It's not just execution of it. It's deciding how do I say something that resonates with the fans and actually has things that I can back it up with. Mm-hmm. And then be witty in terms of how I create the bars. Him deciding that, it could decide whether or not this battle goes in his favor. It's a good battle or bad by a flop. How it's received based on what he decides to talk to him about, and I want to see what Hitman thinks he's gonna talk to him about and how he prepares to go. It's the chess within the chess, man. I'd love to see that battle. Is what I'm saying. It's not booked, and I'm talking as if it is, but I would love to see that battle. If there's somebody somewhere got a check, write the check, man. Somebody.
I don't know with everything you said. I don't even know where to start, but I'll start with this point. The last thing you said is how is it getting booked? Because we know that Hitman Holla demands a certain price tag.
Crazy.
Murda Mook demands a certain price, and they earned it. They earned it. Especially after what Murda Mook just did. Earned a certain price tag. So how do you get a league to book that? This situation where I feel like Hitman with the Bags and Bodies or Murda Mook with his connections to many different celebrities, they were defending themselves.
Oh, Drake.
That's a whole different bag.
Okay.
That's a whole different bag. Okay. I think they got to find someone, a third party that's not really connected to the leagues, because that's hard for any to do.
That's an expensive battle.
That's a very expensive situation.
But the return, if done right.
If done right, the return is ridiculous.
The ROI is amazing.
Because they're already, Hitman is tweeting, Murda Mook is tweeting, Hitman was just in the space saying what he was saying, like, what's up? He said, I'll do it in New York. That's the whole other topic right there. Hitman said, I'm going to York. That's the only way that you can even survive with me. I think that's kind of what Hitman was saying in space.
That's kind of crazy.
So now, I feel like Murda Mook is a person that had, you know what? That's what you feel like is my weakness? What's up?
Now he gonna be like, let's go.
Let's go somewhere else. But if Hitman wants, if Hitman wants to New York, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I don't either. He's not like Hitman made his name. Like all the events when Hitman was at his prime,
he was in New York with it. He was in New York.
So I don't.
But again, I don't want to, unless it's booked, I don't really want to break down who will win and why.
Okay, so
for the most part,
me neither, because I don't want to. Let me ask you this, because you're a historian in this, and you've been around.
Yes, sir.
How was Hitman so able to avoid the St. Louis scoring when he was in New York as opposed to Verb? Because I was locked up for this.
I mean, Hitman broke it down, so if you pay attention to him on Spaces, and, you know, he was never really attacking New York for the most part.
He just rapped.
You know what I'm saying? And even when A-Verb battled Math Hop, I feel like there was things he was saying prior to and afterwards that was kind of offensive to New York.
It was inflammatory.
On top of that, when Some Madness won, it's kind of like where the masses seem like, okay, this is a problem. This A-Verb guy's a problem.
Yeah.
Prior to the A-Verb battle clips on stage, he had a scuffle, not a scuffle, but like a kind of a tit for tat, you know, something like that behind the scenes. Yeah. That happened. That was released on YouTube. People see. Yeah. And then during the battle, A-Verb was saying, F y'all. F y'all during the battle. Hitman wasn't on that time.
He antagonized him.
He antagonized. He became the villain as opposed to Hitman Holla just wanted to do good.
Von Doom. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm not really against y'all, I'm not really for y'all, but I'm just here to do my thing. I'm here to rap. And if you like it, if you like it. If you don't, you don't. So that's why Hitman was able to avoid that pressure, that in a sense, or the scorn or the hate that A-Verb got. He stood the time. I'm not gonna kiss your ass, but
I'm not gonna alienate you.
I'm not gonna alienate you either.
On purpose.
And that's smart. That's how you should go about life, I think.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So I just was curious because if you watch footage,
he gets
you would think that he was from there. Like
his voice alone says he's not from there.
No, I'm talking about in terms of the way they respond.
Appreciate it.
If you turn on if you give a battle of Hitman and Surf. Yeah. And you don't tell the person. You don't tell them where the battle is. You just say watch him. You just say watch him rap. He's from St. Louis. Mm-hmm. If somebody doesn't know, they're gonna say, "Oh, is this battle in St. Louis? Is this some of the?"
I had that same problem. NH versus T-Rex, right? Like, yo, the way NH was rapping, like he was very aggressive. I'm like, yo, this guy be in Philly. He said, no, I was in New York. I'm like, what? That's the kind of point you're making with Hitman Holla.
Like
Hitman versus Holla the Don. A lot of love. Hitman Holla versus, you said Sue Surf. A lot of love.
Everybody.
Hitman Holla versus John the Don. And John's from Yonkers.
A lot of love. Hitman.
A lot of love.
cultivated, like,
And all these things is Urban Plaza and Webster Hall.
so I'll say this again, like,
So he's good in New York too.
the reason I credit Mook for what he did in New York is because anybody could have got up there that's from New York and rapped New York references. It's the way he put them
It's
together.
very tactical.
You feel me? So that the skill, there was skill. That's not just pandering. Like some people are trying to paint it out to be. Not a lot of people, but people are.
And like I would say this too. People say
It's
it's
smart.
pandering. That's a few lines.
Yeah.
What happened in between
In
those lines?
between
though?
those lines.
In between the actual
That's
rhyming
what
part.
decided. Yo, he had to.
Look, Mook, I have no problem getting on this camera and, saying what I say negative about you.
There you go.
But when it's time to give you the praise
We're
and
gonna
the
get the
intricacy and the
praise.
nuances, I will break down what you've done.
So
in between them lines, the Pop Smoke and the Biggie, he was saying a lot of shit, bro.
As me being a participant, once again, but I'm also an avid student,
Mm-hmm.
I offer critique from the standpoint of an actual rapper. Like you'll say, like you
Yeah, me
haven't
too.
done.
Go ahead, though.
I speak for the rappers. So
I have a battle with that same platform, by the way. I rapped on Urban Plaza, but the same spot where Murda Mook was rapping, I was rapping too. Go ahead, though.
ignore him.
Anywho, go ahead, though. I'm just saying, I rapped in the same spot that he rapped in.
Yo,
the exact same spot. So if I can
said-
offer experience, that's me.
I've sat.
I
this
rapped in the
chair.
same exact spot Hitman and Murda Mook rapped in front of, bro.
You done?
I rapped the same exact spot.
I've sat in this chair
750,000 views, going to 1 million within 2 years. Bang it.
and recorded easily 30 or 40 episodes of this show.
Go ahead, my fault, yo. I ain't mean to get into this.
I
That's
am
what happened
not.
when me and him on Champion. It turns into this.
For no means.
It turns into this.
I have sat in this
We
chair.
had a great episode up until this point.
have sat in
Discredit
this
you or
chair.
discredit me?
I've
Or discredit
sat-
my ability?
To battle rap, yes. I have
You
sat in
bugging.
this chair. I have sat in this chair 40 times. 40 plus
Probably more than
times.
that.
To his one time on a stage. I am nowhere near the savant at this area of media that he is. No matter how many times I've done this. Which maybe 40 more times worth of experience on this chair than he has in battle.
Go ahead, though. You're not going to work on that point.
You could.
Because you, in your mind, you know that it don't make complete sense. You know that. But I'm let you go, though.
My point
I'm
of
let you go,
saying
though.
it is that while he does have experience on the stage of Urban Plaza, it's not quite the same. But that's neither here nor there. I'm saying that for the purpose of me saying that when we give this critique, we have said that Mook struggled. We have said that in
said a lot
past
of
battles.
things, yeah. We said a lot of things.
Yes, in past battles. I'm saying that in this battle, he demonstrated an ability to adjust. He said he
everything.
listened. He said he listened. He paid attention, and he's gonna do what. If he does that continually
That
on the
man
big
didn't
stage,
say a word while Geechee was rapping.
he didn't say shit. He didn't
I don't
even
think he
bat
had
an
a
eye. Nigga
facial
didn't blink.
expression.
Nigga didn't blink.
Oh, y'all,
Niggas
Murda
hate
Mook is
when-
talking.
niggas hate when
He's
I talk
talking.
around.
He's talking. Oh my
That
God.
nigga
No,
said-
when T-Time was rapping, he was rapping. Oh, we hate this. Fixed. That man had said a word. He's like this.
I'm Mook right now.
3 rounds. Like, oh, this nigga listening.
Nigga said, I'm a big Geechee during this round. I'm saying that to say that ability to adjust is scary because he's always been an elite level rapper. Like one of the most, like it's not, you can't really name, in terms of lyricism, this is the pinnacle of lyricism in hip hop. No matter what anybody says, no matter how they try to present it. And he's always been like one of the top
Yeah, with love,
few.
A little love.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I'm not even gonna argue with that. Absolutely. Those are two, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's always been one of those. And so when you compound that, you combine with that the ability to command the stage. Listen, I'd love to see a Hitman been in every scenario. He's fought the best. He's been had his back against the wall. He's battled every level. He's battled small room. He's battled big room. He has demonstrated over the course of however many years that he can adjust to anybody and anything. And I just want to see this battle. This battle needs to be booked. This battle needs to be booked.
And honestly, I feel like I've said this
That's bold.
before they even went back and forth. I've been advocating for this battle. Even when I said this, who's the God tier, I put Hitman up there too. Because a record like how he got and what he's done throughout the times and his success in and out the field. One thing I give credit for Loaded Lux is the Lions Den, right?
Uh-huh.
You got a new situation with Bags and Bodies.
Respectfully.
That's beautiful.
Respectfully.
That's the contributing to the community.
It's giving back.
And we ain't even announced the winner yet. So once that happens, like, okay, Hitman is doing this, and he's planning on doing it again, continuously, it's fire.
How many clear losses does Hitman have?
Not a lot if he does have some. I'm trying
How
to
many
go through freestyle through my
how many
head.
clear losses? Off the top of my head, no research.
Clear.
How many clear losses?
Now, I feel like you can even find a way to debate something for him and Surf. Respectfully, I have Surf winning. But when you say clear, what do you mean by clear? Like clear, like it ain't no way.
No, you lost that.
It ain't no.
I lost.
How did I?
Yeah.
Even I don't think that's clear. Respectfully. If I can make a debate.
So we saying in New York.
Yeah, in New York.
Primarily, he ain't got no clear losses.
Yeah.
Maybe one.
Yeah.
That nigga's amazing.
Yeah. And being outside as much as he has in recent years, yeah.
Yo, like between 2016, let's just go back to 2016.
Bro, they gave him hold on. Let's go right there. They gave him K-Shine, Urban Plaza.
Bro, well, K-Shine was right after that. See what K-Shine did. Yo,
K-Shine was the hottest nigga.
and then right after that, K-Shine didn't lose for how many years? So he got a clear over a nigga that didn't lose for 4 years. Yo,
bro, it's different. It's different.
That nigga different, man.
And I feel like
that was during the no remix run. He didn't have no remix against Shine.
Did he?
No.
I don't think so.
No remix, bro. It was on purpose. Niggas was waiting for it. And that's yo. You know what's crazy about that?
Whatever you think I need, I'm not gonna do.
That's actually crazy because it's a tool because the anticipation for that creates like buzz. Mm-hmm. So during the rounds when niggas waiting for that, the fervor for it, and then when they don't get like that keeps them on the edge of their seats because they know it's coming and then it doesn't. That's actually like technically that's crazy. Like you know you're waiting for a strap in the New Jersey tour. You know you're waiting for one.
He gotta do it.
You're waiting. What if he don't?
He don't have to.
That's what I'm saying. So you hear? You better bring my strap in. What you say? I remember this.
Stone Cold.
Bring my strap in.
Stop playing me, bro.
Bring my strap, Stone Cold.
But I will say this. Another reason why I want to see it because the ability to sell. A lot of times in battles, you know what I'm saying. It's just the battle happens. That's it. No. Murda Mook's ability to sell is amazing. Hitman Holla's ability to sell. Even what he did with Cassidy, he got parts. You said Cassidy. No, he had a part in that. He had a strong part in that.
What they think about that?
5. 4. So I think 3 in the battle had 5.
That's ridiculous.
3 and 5. So
8 million views.
Imagine a face-off with these two brothers, bro, with Hitman and Murda Mook. Imagine that. That's gonna hit 1 million too, by the way.
Hitman wins the face-off. I'm just putting it in the face. I'm not gonna put it in the battle.
Murda Mook can talk his shit too. I can't even say that, bro.
Hitman is histrionic, yo.
Murda Mook's ability to confuse and interrupt the situation.
He talks well.
And neutralize the situation in terms of conversation.
Hitman, I mean, sometimes Mook gets antagonized. He gets antagonized.
But you don't think Cassidy with Hitman Holla? Cassidy got him antagonized a little bit?
Look what it did.
I know it's good.
But I'm saying,
respectfully,
but usually Hitman operates from that space of angry. He operates from that space of in face-offs. He operates.
And I want to say this too. I want to defend Hitman Holla a little bit because I've been a part of Hitman's career in a sense for years. When I say, and I'm not trying to say I'm the reason. No. Literally in his face-off. So when he battled O-Red, I did his face-off. That was 2013, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you do him and Suge?
I did him and Suge 2013. He's been talking the same way for years. So whenever he pops out and has that vein, is the guy, I did this, that's Hitman. So when he does that, leave that brother alone. As a person that's literally been at his face-offs, conducted his face-offs literally for years, that's him. That's what Hitman does. Oh, Hitman's mad. He's always been that way. Leave him alone. Respect him.
Hitman wins that face-off.
I don't know.
Hitman wins that face-off.
And winning the face-off is not even important.
At all. But
it's around. It's a plan seeds, narratives.
Hitman wins that face-off. Yeah. Hitman wins. That's my prediction. That's my prediction for the battle, y'all. Hitman wins the face-off.
Hold on. But before we leave the situation, I feel like we're wrapping up some type of way. Hitman Holla don't need to battle Murda Mook.
And Murda Mook don't need to battle.
That's what I'm saying. Murda Mook don't need to battle Hitman Holla.
Yeah.
Hitman can battle Geechee Gotti, Easy the Block Captain, whoever else. Murda Mook can battle.
Lux again.
Let's relax a little bit. Come on, man.
What's up with that battle? We're talking hypotheticals.
But he answered the question though. He said, "Listen, me and Lux is in that space where we've been brothers. So when we have our big mansions and we live on this side of the house and we have big fences, whatever, we'll battle with our mansions side by side and do that. So that's more of an end game. Ryu and Ken at the end of the mountain with a beard. You know what I mean? The job is finished. They're the best fighters in the world, and then they, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have a fun battle. So I think that's pretty much done.
I got Lux. Shout out Mook, man.
But I think Mook can battle a lot of people.
At least I mean, that'd be fun. You know what I'm saying? On stage.
A lot of people want to battle Murda Mook though, especially after that situation. So I think Mook got a lot of plates.
I'm gonna do my work. This year is setting up to be a good year.
Okay, hopefully it is, man.
Let me do my work.
I'm rooting for you.
Let me do my work. I appreciate it. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat.
Salute. We can move on now. Salute to Murda Mook and Hitman Holla. I want to see it. And if y'all don't do
you
it,
alright? You was doing
we
so
was talking about the battle
wanna
this entire
see it,
time.
Yo, I want to see it. Yo, no,
Please
nothing. No
donate
call,
to
no freaky,
champion
no
of the
nothing.
year. Please donate
No,
to
donate
champion
to
of
this
the year.
nigga not being freaky no more. At the end of the episode, we doing so good. This nigga, I want to see it.
I got an idea. You know, for the guys like a Murda Mook, a Hitman Holla, the people that don't necessarily, you know, since they're not in the infancies of their career, they don't battle a whole bunch of times throughout the year, whether it be 3 or 4 or 5 different times. Shouldn't there be an award set aside for guys like this, so they can feel some type of appreciated, like
a meritorious, almost like a what's the word I'm looking for? A Vanguard award.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Should it be something? Because again, they're not gonna. They did that
so,
already.
So you know who should get that award this year?
Who?
Chance the Rapper.
He's gonna walk off too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and donate to Champion of the Year. We appreciate y'all contributions to the cause. That's really igniting battle rap. By the way, pay attention. I don't got to promo Champion of the Year. The battle rappers do it every single year at this point. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But let's keep on igniting the fire, which is Champion of the Year, with support and donations. Thank y'all. Champion.
Sweatpants.
Champion.
Life ain't got a stop button. But I don't know what I spent from God's budget. On top of the fact that y'all niggas gon' eat something. Besides your bitch, y'all niggas gon' leave nothing. Ain't none of y'all loyal, but I'ma let you keep frontin'. You might sleep around, but can't cheat sleep's cousin. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try to tell you the same thing.
Yo, can you post a nigga on Twitter?
Can you post it, nigga?
Yeah.
Like, you say nigga on Twitter, you can't, right?
Yeah.
It's not safe.
It's
I
not
hate
safe.
you,
Twitter, it ain't safe.
I feel the same. You know, to each his own, can't block blessings and receive your own. Pay for all my stripes, my connection to Adidas strong. Reaching all these goals could be all that I'm reaching on.
It's unreleased, right?
Need a babysitter, never leave alone. Thoughts just drifting, them shits need a home. Wish I could put the voices in my head on speakerphone. I swear you niggas struggle with and seem strong. Trying to figure out what
Say
somebody
yeah noise.
Ad lib. It's not.
me belong.
I'm not crazy about that. Yeah?
Like me belong.
It's my ad lib. You'll hear it.
Yeah?
It's not mixed down, bro. You'll hear it.
Yeah. I'm keeping with that. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah?
My ad lib, man. So I've been doing that for like 6 years since I've been home.
That's the intro, ladies and gentlemen. Put part of that as the intro and part of it as outro.
Respectfully. I'm
Um,
gonna send you the track. I'm gonna send it to you.